Okay, there it is.
Yeah, okay, alright.
Hello.
Hello.
You know who we are, right?
No,
okay.
They don't know.
This is... yeah, okay.
No.
Alright, so, we're going to teach you how to make a snowflake. I am an expert snowflaker. She may or may not have once been an expert snowflaker, but now she doesn't remember how.
I don't remember how.
She doesn't remember how.
I don't remember.
So we are going to show you how, or at least I am, and she will be...
I'll learn.
Guinea pig.
Yeah.
Paper. First we need paper. Paper for me.
Is that computer paper?
It is computer paper.
Okay, that's computer paper.
This is computer paper. You can use any paper, I assume. But this is thin, and I like thin paper because it's easier to fold. I'll show you why in a moment. Here's that. Okay, so you have your piece of paper, and I have my piece of paper. Here's a stack of paper. Okay, first, we fold it in half.
Are you sure about that?
I am positive about that.
Why don't you fold it in a triangle?
Well, we'll get there in a moment.
Okay. I was asking.
It's not terribly easy to just fold it right in a triangle from that point. And yes, now...
You go just like this. Like this way. And then you cut that way.
Well, yeah, but then there aren't lots of levels. We need levels.
Okay.
You need to have levels.
She's the boss.
I'm the boss. Okay, now I like to make it extra thin so it won't be...
Okay, very crispy.
Very crispy. Like how I fold my drop money.
Are we folding it again?
Yes,
okay.
Hold on. No. I like to find the middle part. You might want to fold it, but only slightly.
Pinch the corner.
Just pinch the corner.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to do that.
See, like so. And so now you see the mark, the crease, where the center of this is. Now this is the tricky part. This is where I always have an issue. Okay, now you need... No, I get obsessive compulsive about this. It really bothers me because it doesn't always work all the way. Okay, so you need to find it so that this flap here will be able to fold over this side evenly. So because you want them to line up. But that's where it's always tricky. This is what takes me like 5 minutes to do. That's an exaggeration.
You need a compass.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, some people might be better at doing this than I am.
I did it the first try.
Well, aren't you something? Bitch. Shit. Okay. Let me do this again. Yeah,
Am I crisping it?
You were crisping it.
Okay.
Crisp away.
Well, I didn't know if
crisping is good.
If I accidentally crisped it.
The more crisping to do, the better. Okay, so you crisp it.
Yeah.
So see, it's folded over, like so. Now you have the triangle. Now, did you all get that? That you all fold it? Yes, you do. Okay? Okay. If you have any questions, please wait till the end.
Send an email.
Send an email. Or just write a message. Okay. Now you fold it again.
Okay, backwards though?
Yes, backwards. See where this flap is?
Give it a butt crack.
Yeah, give it a butt crap. So you have a flap.
Not a butt crap.
I didn't say butt crap.
You know I can't hear.
Okay.
I got water in my ear in the shower yesterday, and it's...
So now you have swimmer's ear.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
So I have swimmer's ear from now.
I'm even more deaf on your side than normal.
Oh no. Should we switch?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. All right. So
and
now...
And crisp again?
Yes, we crisp again. It's folded like so, and you crisp it. Now what always bothers me, see look, I don't have it as perfect as I want it. Let me show you. What always bothers me is this. See how it's not, you might not be able to see, it's not all the way, like there's some space here because oh, she got scissors into it, let me see. Yeah, see, there's just a little part of you can't be perfect, so don't get irritated. Only I'd get irritated, but
it's not worth it.
It doesn't matter because in the end result is beautiful. I don't know if you can see these beautiful statistics over here. Okay, now what you do, these are my scissors. These are my scissors.
Do you think I'm better off with the little scissors or the big scissors?
Let me see.
I think probably for me the big scissors, maybe.
Big scissors. Okay, what I just did there was you want to cut off this portion. right here. See this excess? Because that's not going to...
So you use that shortest line as your guide?
Yeah, this shortest line here is your guide to cut it, because all of this part is like not even, but all of this is the same. Like under here, it's a circle.
Yeah. Okay, so cut on the smallest line.
Yeah, cut on the smallest line.
Oh, the son of a bitch.
There
Okay,
you go.
good.
If you end up
It's
wanting to
done.
switch to these.
I love the big scissors. People think that you have more control with the little scissors. It's not always true.
I'll try with the little scissors.
You don't have to. You snip the nose off of
Yeah, I recommend snipping the nose off. Otherwise, you'll have a boring.
But how big of a nose? Is it up to you?
As you want.
This is where your imagination
Let it wander.
comes in. Okay, wow.
Yeah, so just do what you want. You can do a
decision
straight
time.
one.
Yeah,
We're at decision stage already. It had to come. Tell me now. Are you even cutting it? Yes, okay. So she decided for a little one. I decided for a medium. Okay. And now you just cut away. Except what you have to make sure is you don't obviously cut like it's so much that like you end up cutting off like a huge chunk. Otherwise it's going to be awful. And you don't want to cut on this crease line, the one that you don't want to like go too crazy.
It has to have a way to stick together.
Yeah, pretty much. Thank you for she's a better instructor than I am. She doesn't know how to do it.
Yeah,
You can teach
the blind leading the
future.
blind. Yeah.
You know, I don't like these scissors.
Yeah, don't use those.
Oh, hold on. What's wrong with you? Okay, what's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? That's a real question. I don't know.
That is a good question. Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh, okay, so you like creep down into
I creep down into it because I like to do it because it's
Yeah.
elaborate. Now you can just do like the triangle routine.
Triangle.
Where you have like the triangle.
I live in the triangle.
Yeah, so lots of people do the triangle route, and the triangle route is wonderful. So you just do lots of little triangles.
Oh, I can't make a decision. This is like my real life.
This is like you, can't remember
Trying to figure out what to eat. That's the worst.
Trying to figure out what to eat. Usually. And trying to figure out whether or not you should fight in a video game.
Oh, God, that's the worst. I just run my ass off.
And then there's this top portion right up here. See, you don't want it to be like a big triangle. I mean, you might, but you want to do little fancy things up here.
Mm-hmm.
So you might want it to be round, in which case, you'll do it like this.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm going to put a decorative edge on mine first, I think.
Put a decorative edge on yours. Or I just like to go down a little. Hey.
I can't believe you got yourself with that one.
Continuing onward.
Yeah, exactly.
This is my favorite thing in the world to do. I sure do hope to still film me. I'm going to check.
Yeah, you probably should. Oh, I uglied that up. I made a mustache.
Hey, mustaches are good. Let me zoom in. Oh shit. Let me zoom in on your action there.
Oh,
Let's see what Regina's doing. Oh, it's a little fuzzy. Look at that detail. What is that Paula Deen thing with that butter?
Drizzle on that glaze.
See, look, she's making it a little furry on the end.
Now, do you consider it cheating to open it up and look at it now?
Well, why would you do that? Why would you do that?
So I can see what's happening with the edge. I'm a control freak.
She's a control freak. Well, we're going to let Regina check out her Snowflake
But is that
little.
cheating?
Well, I mean, it's not cheating, but, I don't understand why you would want to.
So that I can make sure I like what's happening.
Okay, yeah, sure, do that.
See,
I mean, at that stage, though, it just seems, redundant, because you hardly did anything.
I know, but I want to know what I've done.
Okay, yeah, no, it's not cheating. Follow your heart. You can never go wrong if you follow your heart.
It was a little bit like a roadmap trying to get it back together. I won't
Much
lie.
like life.
Yeah.
Okay, well, while Regina is working on her snowflake, we're going to move around a little. My snowflake probably is already awesome.
Really?
No, it's not done yet. I could attack it a little. Well, anyway, I'll attack it in a second while Regina's going to deliberate over hers like crazy. I'm going to show you Christmas in my apartment.
Do it.
Look, I have lights. I have tintillation. I have paper chains. Look at those paper chains. I have Merry Christmas. I have, look at these snowflakes that I made. They're hanging. That one's a little pretty. And then there's this one. And then this one. And that one. And this one. And, oh, those are boxes of Christmas presents. Oh, this is a record player, but that has nothing to do with Christmas except that there is a wonderful record. Anyway, here's my tree. It's a beautiful tree. This video is a little blurry, but that's okay. We'll take clear pictures when we're done and post them along with it. Anyway, there's the thing.
I'm trying to hurry.
God. I'm hanging cards. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm going to move back around this way. Look, I made avocado. It looks great. Okay, so there's the whole effect of it. See, look. La, 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 la. Okay, I'm going to put this back here. So it'll continue to be Regina hard at work on her snowflake. Oh. We are now? Oh.
You should probably talk to them a little about positive and negative space in your snowflake.
Okay, that sounds good. We are now? Okay. I'm going to advertise a little though.
Okay, go ahead, please. Please.
This video is not actually brought to you, but should be brought to you by this amazing fall record that my sister got for me. It, you know, the singing fall at Christmas time. And this guy has many, many falls and some fake reindeer. It's lovely. Okay, now positive and negative space. Well, I assume the what?
Explain how you make decisions about where to cut things. Because when you open it up,
personally, what I do is I just cut like hell. I like to have as much paper gone without it falling apart as possible.
there you go.
That's pretty much my theory. Now, that's not always the best snowflake. Sometimes a nice snowflake has just like circles here and there missing. But, I don't know. I just like to make them very intricate.
That was what you needed to say.
Yeah. I mean, you can experiment with both. Like, I like to experiment with both. It's just fun. It's fun. And you get out some aggression.
Okay, I think mine is
Chop, chop,
chop, chop, chop.
Okay, fine. It's more like snip, 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 snip. What happened there, ladies and gents, is Regina was attacked by a stray piece. She cut a little too vigorously. That can happen. Do not be alarmed.
I actually ended up with the littler scissors.
Well, see? You might start out with one and end up discovering that you like the
I like
other
to
one.
use because there's no thumb hole and it doesn't rub on this knuckle right here and hurt really bad. And I use scissors like all day, every day.
Are you left-handed or right-handed?
I'm right-handed. Lefty's dead, man. That doesn't work.
Oh, your actual one.
Yeah,
I
lefty.
thought you meant that like metaphorically.
Metaphorically isn't like...
Isn't
what?
I'm not sure.
Lefty the clown that used to be my husband. No, I don't know.
No, I meant like just like the thought of left-handedness, like the whole.
Oh, left-handed.
Like I just figure like maybe they gave up on it. Like the people, it's like homosexuality. It's a choice.
Oh, really? Yeah, no. No,
not quite. Not quite.
I've seen enough of that. No.
She has.
Yeah, it's true. Okay. I'm ready for the reveal when you are. Are you ready?
Yes. Oh yeah, and you can cheat and then look at it and then think, you know what, I need to cut more things in that. That's what I tend to do.
So you have a very lacy looking cone.
Mine looks mildly evil.
Well, do you remember what happened at Halloween when we were carving pumpkins and mine turned into David Bowie?
They turn out looking like penises.
or very long breasts.
Very. Well, we already had the ass crack. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What, David Bowie?
Remember my pumpkins are not kind of Bowie-ish?
Yes. Well, you unfold it like so. Just unfold it delicately. You don't want to,
Don't rip anything.
Don't rip anything.
Don't rip my stockings.
And sometimes because you cut them, it makes them stick together like the sides. So you want to just very...
Be gentle.
Be gentle with your snowflake.
Be delicate. Oh my.
Oh, that's so nice. That's very pretty. And we will post pictures afterwards.
Yeah.
Don't worry. If they're not
Don't
clear to you,
panic.
don't. Mine is like this and this. Yay!
Oh, we have beautiful ones.
Now here's the important step in the end. If you want to display your snowflake,
Yeah, it's very important.
you need to get a heavy book. I use my Monty Python book because it's the heaviest book I have. Now, if you don't have a very heavy book, don't worry. Put it in a book with a long thing, right? And enough room for a snowflake. And then, if it's not a very heavy book, one page at a time, then you can put other books on top of it to make it heavy. Because you want to press them like you're pressing flowers. And then you leave it overnight. And in the end, you get a beautiful snowflake like... Oh, that one's not pressed enough.
I thought you were going to say that one's not impressive enough.
Like this. See how flat it is, whereas the other one was all ripply? This one is flat, like, not that snowflakes actually are, but like that.
Not just like that.
Not really. But yeah, see how it's flat? It's like
Crisp.
crisp. That is the main thing. Yeah. Crispness.
You could also spray them. You could spray them with spray starch.
You could. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Is that like what you put on
Put on clothes when you iron them.
Have you ever done that? Well, no, because then it'll still...
I have spray starch paper, not a snowflake, but...
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't get, wet?
It does, and then it dries and it's hard.
That's crazy. That freaks me out. Well,
it's been lovely.
It has been lovely. Oh, yeah, if you want to get a little elaborate, you can, of course, make a paper chain,
yeah, Emily made lots of fantastic paper chains.
Yeah, I showed you some.
Yeah, on the snowflake.
Mm-hmm.
That's how she hung the snowflake. Okay, so you paper chain
the hell out of it, and then I got a string. For me, the only string I really have is...
Oh, monofilament.
Well, it's fishing line.
Yeah.
Okay. Monofilament.
You can find it in the jewelry section, or in a sporting goods store.
Or the fishing aisle.
That's a sporting goods store.
In the fishing aisle.
Yeah. Or in the jewelry aisle of the Hobby Lobby, or
if you
any
have
crafting shop.
We don't have Hobby Lobbies up north.
Any craft shop will do.
And if you don't want to, like Hobby Lobby's all Christian and stuff, so if you don't
I hate it.
Them,
they had a big Jesus mural in the bathroom. It was really scary.
I've never been. They have a bathroom?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I live at the Hobby Lobby, so.
I would not recommend getting this. I would recommend maybe getting an actual thread. Yarn. Yarn is probably a lot better. This is all I have.
And yarn looks like Christmas.
Yeah, yarn does. I need to get some yarn because I want to hang some cotton balls along with these. I want to get really elaborate. But anyway, the problem with this is that it doesn't tie all the way really good.
What you should probably do
is tie. I mean, I do
stuff. No, but it would be easier if you double it over and then tie it in this kind of a knot. See what I'm saying? Her face was great.
So anyway,
okay.
That's it. That's the joyous snowflake.
I'll find a knot diagram to add.
Yeah. And we'll take pictures of the snowflakes.
That's trash.
That's trash. Okay. Well, thank you.
Bye. We're crazy. See you later.
Yay. I hope it filmed all of us. That would be...
I hope so.
Fuck.